Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the recognition of 3D shape solids that we have learned earlier in previous session also. It means yesterday. So in this pentagonal pyramid, one pyramid is left. So what is a pyramid? In which we are having its base as a rectilinear figure and its side faces as a triangle. So what is a pyramid? Pyramid means which base is a rectilinear figure. Rectilinear figure means it may be square, rectangle, whatever it may be, but their side faces will always be a triangle. So here in this pyramid, we are going to discuss third one, pentagonal pyramid. So in this pentagonal pyramid, how many base is in having five sides. Pentagon means a figure which is having five sides, that is pentagon, and the side faces in which shape? Triangular shape. So how many faces a pentagonal pyramid has? So here 5 triangular face, 5 triangular face or 5 triangular side faces plus 1 pentagonal. One pentagon base. So total faces, you are going to write it as a 5 plus 1, 6 faces. Edges, just count edges. How many edges it has? 10. 5 of this pentagon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means how many edges? 10. Vertices, count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and common vertex 6. So how many vertices? 6. So yesterday we had learned about the solid shape. So what is a solid? An object which is having fixed shape and size. And 3D dimension means a solid is having a measurement of length, breadth and height. So in this 3-dimensional shapes, we had learned about cuboid, cube, right prism, pyramid, and in right prism we have learned about the triangular pyramid and hexagonal. In right prism we have learned about triangular prism and second one hexagonal prism. And in pyramid we have learned about triangular pyramid, that is called tetrahedron also, square pyramid, and third one pentagonal pyramid. Now in this exercise nothing you have to do in your copy, nothing. Only in the book you have to note it down, because in this exercise all the questions are based on the fill in the blanks and multiple choice. So we will do the first one question. Complete the following table by filling the number of faces, the number of edges and the number of vertices for the given solid. So cuboid or cube, both are having the faces same. How many faces? 6. So fill it as a 6. Number of edges, let me write it down. Here solid, here number of faces, here number of edges, and third one as a number of vertices. The solid is, first one is cuboid or cube. So number of faces in a cuboid is that is 6. Number of edges 12, and number of vertices as 8. Now the second one, triangular prism. So in this triangular prism, number of faces. Triangular prism, I think you remember that how we are going to make triangular prism. This one is your triangular prism. So in the triangular prism, number of faces, top and bottom is in triangle form, and the rest of the faces is in rectangle form. So how many faces? 1, 2, 3. 3 rectangular and 2 triangular. So how many faces? 5. Edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many edges? 9. And how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So vertices are 6. In triangular prism, vertices are 6. Now the next one, hexagonal prism. Third one, hexagonal prism. So in hexagonal prism, how many faces? Let's see how many faces we have in hexagonal prism. This is how we are going to form the hexagonal prism. So in this hexagonal prism, you have to find out the number of faces. So first one, how many one top and bottom faces are in hexagon form and the other faces are in rectangular form. So whatever side it has, that much rectangle we have. So it has, base is having 6 sides. So how many rectangles we have now? 6. 6 faces. 6 faces of a rectangular form, and top and bottom faces is in hexagon form. So 6 to 8. So hexagonal prism has 8 faces. Number of edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total edges are 18. So here edges are 18. Just count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6 upward. 6, 6, 12. And the other sides 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So 18 edges. Now the number of vertices. Now the number of vertices, just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many vertices we have? 12. So write here as a 12. So the number of vertices a hexagonal prism has 12. So this is how you have to fill, and in the exam it will come like this, that the given write the number of faces, edges and vertices of a hexagonal prism. So there you have to just recall it, or if you have a problem then draw the figure, rough figure, and then count the number of faces, number of edges and number of vertices. Now the next one, triangular pyramid. Now the fourth one of the question is triangular pyramid. Fourth solid shape is triangular pyramid. Triangular pyramid. So in this triangular pyramid, how many faces, edges and vertices it has? So in triangular pyramid, how to draw? Just draw a triangle over here. And rest of the faces, just draw it with dotted line. So pyramid, you all know what is a pyramid, in which the base is a rectilinear figure and the side faces are of triangular form. So here the base is in a triangle form and the rest of the side faces are also in a triangular form. So how many faces it has? One base and other three as a triangular. So 4 faces, triangular pyramid has a 4 faces. Number of edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of edges 6. Number of vertices, count it, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So number of vertices 4. This is how you are going to write the number of faces, number of edges, number of vertices. Now square pyramid. Now the next one is a square pyramid. So in this square pyramid, this is your square and here we are going to draw the triangles over all its bases. So wherever this point meets, that is O, and the rest of the A, B, C, D. So base is a square. This is a square pyramid where base rectilinear figure means base is your square and the side faces is in triangular form. So in a square pyramid, base is a square form and the side faces is in triangular form. So how many faces in a square pyramid? One is a base face, that is in square form, and other, how many sides? 4. So 4 lateral faces we are having as a triangular form. So 4 face of triangular form and one is at its base, as its base. So 4 plus 1, 5. So here we are having number of faces for a square pyramid as a 5. Number of edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of edges as a 8. Now number of vertices, just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So how many corners are we have in this figure? 5. So number of vertices, we can write it as a 5. So here it is, number of vertices 5. I hope you all will understand this, how to write the number of faces, number of edges, number of vertices very well. Now the next figure that we have already discussed right now only, Pentagonal Pyramid. So 6th figure is a Pentagonal Pyramid. So in this Pentagonal Pyramid, number of faces 5. Pentagon means 5 sides. So base is of 5 sides. So number of faces, 1 face of the pentagon and top faces, side faces of a triangular face. So 5 triangles and 1 base. It means total number of faces, it has 6. And number of edges 10. Number of vertices 6. This is how you have to fill in the book. At the place of number of faces, write their number of faces, number of edges, number of vertices. Now the second question, fill in the blanks. That you can do by yourself. 2 adjacent faces, let me tell you the answer also. 2 adjacent faces of a cuboid meet in a line segment called, when 2 adjacent faces of a cuboid meet in a line segment called edges of the cuboid. So there you will write edges. First one, you will write the answer as a 2 adjacent faces of a adjacent faces. Here adjacent faces means when we are going to draw a cuboid, when we are this other face we are going to draw. So this face and this one face join each other here with this line. This one will form edges. Adjacent means which is just beside of it. Means just connected with each other. So this is your adjacent faces. So this one forms an edge. This one forms an edge. So first one question is, 2 adjacent faces of a cuboid meet in a line segment called an edge. Second one, a triangular prism has how many triangular faces? Top and bottom faces is in a triangle. In prism, top and bottom face is in a triangle form and the rest of the faces, lateral faces is in rectangle form. So a triangular prism has two triangular faces. Third, a square pyramid has how many triangular faces? 4. Pyramid. Here we are talking about pyramid. So base of the square is 4. So how many triangles are going to form on a square? 4. So here a square pyramid has a 4 triangular faces. Fourth, the 6 lateral faces of a hexagonal prism are lateral faces of a hexagonal prism. So that is in a rectangular form. Fourth one. In prism you all know that the base will identify the name of a prism. So it is hexagonal, it means base is in a hexagon form. But the side faces is in which form? In a prism? Rectangular form. So the six lateral faces of a hexagonal prism are, so 6 lateral faces or side faces. Side faces we called it as a also. So here side faces or lateral faces of a hexagonal prism are rectangular. You can write it as a rectangular. Now the fifth one, the triangular pyramid is also known as a, one more name it has, that is tetrahedron. Tetrahedron. A cuboid has how many pair of opposite faces? A cuboid has how many pair of opposite faces? So when we are going to draw a cuboid, you have to write the pair of opposite faces. So here pair of opposite faces, one is in front and back, that one form one pair. Here side faces two pair, and the top and bottom 3. So how many a cuboid has 3 pair of opposite sides? So here you will write 3 pair of opposite sides. Now question number 3rd, which of the following solid has the highest number of vertices? So highest number of vertices, which solid has the highest number of vertices? Options are cuboid, triangular pyramid, triangular prism, square pyramid. As you all know, cuboid is having 8 vertices, triangular pyramid is having 6 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices, and triangular prism is having 6 vertices, and the square pyramid is having 5 vertices. So out of this, first one option is third, first one. So first cuboid is having maximum vertices, that is 8. Highest number of vertices in all of the solids, cuboid is having highest number of vertices. Now fourth one, in which of the following solids all the lateral faces are not triangular? So in which of the following solids lateral faces are not triangular? So triangular prism, lateral faces are, means side faces are is in rectangular form. So that's why in prism only. Otherwise pyramid is having all its lateral faces is in a triangular form. So here triangular, in the option you are having triangular prism, and the rest of the option are of pyramid. So only the triangular prism is your answer. So fourth one Answer will be first one, triangular prism. And question number 5th. In which of the following solids none of the faces is a triangular? So in which we are having none of the faces as a triangular, that is option is triangular prism. There also we are having triangular faces, top and bottom, and square pyramid. All the lateral faces, all the 4 lateral faces are of triangular form, and pentagonal pyramid, 5 lateral faces are in triangular form. So only the hexagonal prism. In prism, the lateral faces are in rectangular form. So in which of the following solids none of the faces is triangular? That is hexagonal prism. So 5th option will be 4th is correct. That is hexagonal prism. So now this chapter is over now. There is no need to study about the nets for 3-dimensional shapes. It will not come in the exam. So we are leaving this exercise. Now the next chapter is that is the last one, which is your summer assignment. Now we will discuss that chapter, and the exercise you people will do it by yourself. Now we are going to start the chapter number 14. Fundamental geometrical concepts. That is your summer assignment. But how you will do the exercise if you are not knowing how to do and what is the topic inside this chapter? So we are going to discuss the matter inside this chapter. So first, fundamental geometrical concepts. So, as you all know that the word geometry has been derived from 2 Greek words, geo and metron. So, here geometry words form with geo, that means earth, and this metry you can write it as a metron, which means measurement, of. So together you can write geometry means measurement of earth. Here geometry means measurement of earth. So geometry forms with two words. So here geometry means geo word. It is taken from the two Greek words geo and metron. So geo means earth and metry forms a metron, that means measurement. So geometry full means is measurement of earth. So now we are going to, in this measurement geometry, we are going to discuss about point, line segment, line. So first of all, we are going to discuss point. So if anyone will ask, what is a point? Point. So in point, first one, you can say that it is a dot used to mark position. It is a dot used to mark position. So what is a dot? It is a, point. It is a dot. It is a dot used to mark position. Used to mark position. We are using the dot in a circle, that indicates the position of its center. That indicates the position of its center. And if you are going to mark dot here, over here, and draw another dot over, which will mark the end point of a line. So it will form the line segment. So dot, what is a point? It is a dot used to mark position. Now the second point of this, it is dimensionless. Means it has no length, no breadth, and no height. So point, it is a dot used to mark position. It is dimensionless, means it has no length, no breadth, no height, or no thickness also. And dot is always denoted by a capital letter. Dot is denoted by a capital letter of English alphabet. Denoted by a capital letter of English alphabet. So this is a point. Point means it is a dot used to mark position. It has no length, no breadth, no height. It means it is dimensionless. Third, denoted by a capital letter. Now the next one. Line. Now we are going to discuss about a line. So what is a line? So in a line, so if we are going to talk about a line, set of a definite points. So line, first point you can write it as a set of a definite points. It means if we are going to join it, or just as a line we are having. So here we are going to place a dot anywhere. So it is a set of definite points. It is a collection of set of, or it is a collection of definite points. So it is a line. It has no endpoints. It has no end points. We are going to indicate line. Here it is has no end points. It means we are indicating with arrow, and this arrow means it is endless both side. It is endless both side. It means it will be extend infinitely on both the sides. So arrow indicates that it has no end points. So its length is indefinite. It means it has indefinite length. And it is denoted by a small letter, that is X or Y. You can denote it by as a whatever English alphabet you are going to take for a line, that is denoted by a small letter. It is denoted by small alphabet letters. And you can write it as a, if simply you have to write the line. So line indicated as a just this one X, Y, and you will form a this one indicates that X, Y. If you are putting the above it arrow both sides, it indicates that X, Y is a line, and we are writing its endless point or endless one as a small alphabet letter X and Y. So you can write indicated as a line X, Y. So this is a line, now a plane. Now we are going to talk about a plane. So now you know what is a line. A line which is a indefinite length, set of a definite points, means on a line you are having a definite points and represented with arrows both sides, endless arrows. It means line can be extended infinitely on both of its sides. Now we are going to discuss about plane. So plane is a flat surface. Plane is a flat surface, just as a this is a flat surface. Extended infinitely towards length and breadth. This is first, and it has no thickness. So what is a plane? Flat surface extended indefinitely towards length and breadth. So it is a flat surface which extends infinitely towards its length and breadth, and it has no thickness. It means that flat surface has no thickness or no height. Now line segment. Now the next topic is a line segment. And summer assignment you people will do in your geometry copy. Now the next one topic is line segment. Line segment. So what do you mean by line segment? So line segment, it is a part of a line. You can say that it is a part of a line. So line segment is a part of a line. Second, it has two endpoints. Third, it has definite length and it is represented by as. Just have a look on a figure. This is your line XY, previous one XY, okay, which is collection of definite points. So here when we are going to fix the points, just as we are going to take on a line that the measurement of one point to the other point as a 4 centimeter and name this point as a A and B. So this is your AB is your said to be your line segment because we are going to take on a line a definite measurement or definite length as a 4 centimeter. So AB indicate as a line segment because A and B is having a fixed end point. Fixed end point. AB indicates the fixed end point of a line. So that's why AB is your line segment. So XY indicates the line and AB indicates the line segment. It is a part of a line. It has two endpoints A and B. It is a definite length. It has a definite length and represented as AB. Now the next one, ray. Next topic is a ray. So in this ray, first point is a line starts from fixed initial point. Initial means starting point. Initial point second extend endlessly, extend endlessly in one direction it has no fixed length, it has no fixed length. And fourth, you can say that it has no fixed length and represented by or represented as so here line starts from fixed initial point. It means first you have to place a point and you have to draw a line. Line means if initial point is fixed and line you have to draw, it means you have to put a arrow. It means it is endless. So extend it endlessly in one direction. We are going to extend it endlessly in one direction. Arrow indicates that it is going to extend infinitely. So this is your name. This point always denoted by a capital letter O, and here you are going to write this one as a X, or here you are going to mark one point A that indicates its how to represent this ray. You are going to write that this OA extend endlessly. This OA point are going to extend endlessly. Now the after ray we are going to discuss about collinear points. First of all, opposite rays. One more topic is here, opposite rays. Opposite rays. Opposite rays means if here it is one point O and it is going to extend endlessly in one direction, the same opposite ray from the same point we are going to extend into just opposite direction, that is OB. So this ray OA and is opposite of ray OA is the opposite of ray OB of BO. OB. This one indicates the initial point of the ray. So this is how you are going to write what is a ray. Line starts from a fixed initial point, extend endlessly in one direction. It has no fixed length because it is going to extend endlessly. So it has no fixed point or fixed length. Represented as a this one ray OA. It means it starts from O and extend endlessly at A. A will be extend endlessly. Here also ray OA is opposite of ray BO. Okay. So we had discussed about the point, line, plane, line segment, ray and opposite rays. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will discuss further whatever is left inside this chapter. Okay. So first of all, what is a point? It is a dot used to mark position and it has dimensionless. It means it has no length, no breadth, no height. And what more about a point? That it has no thickness also. and denoted by a capital letter. Now what is a line? Set of a definite points. It has no end points. It means it will extend endlessly, and it is represented by arrows and denoted by small alphabet letters. Plane is a flat surface which is extend endlessly in the direction towards the direction of length and breadth, and it has no thickness. Plane has no thickness. And line segment, it is a part of a line. It has two end points, and it has a definite length and represented by and put over the line symbol of line. Line starts from a fixed initial point, extend endlessly in one direction, no fixed length, represented as this one, that initial point O as a dot and the endless point as a arrow. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss the rest of its part, and today just revise all the topic we had discussed today. Thank you.